100 and you tell me after because it's 10 meters deep.
Yep, we wait till we settle out. This looks like a nice spot with still a little bit of breeze, but good shelter from the waves. I think we should close it because we're going to be here for a few days. So.
Okay, Laura, when you arrive in the end, yeah, have the zip to close. Have that one line with the zip to close the zip.
And just keep drawing it back.
Okay.
Yep, perfect.
I go down, then I like to
laundry day. Well, we got our Kuna yellow flag flying, our Panama flag flying, and just put the hammock up, let it air out. It's been in storage for a little while. So now we need to start making our sunshade, the new version, to cover the cockpit so that we can use it out here. Because right now it is roasting hot. That much I can tell you for sure. It's way too hot to sit out here during the daytime. So yeah, we're going to start that project today and hopefully get it put back together so that we can start using it over these next few days this week.
To keep it together. Hey girl, I never ever thought we'd be, I never ever thought I'd see. Then I saw your smile. Oh, we can go across the oceans and see the world tonight. Oh, say hello to the mountains and watch the new sunrise. But no matter what the country, the city, the street, by land or by sea, together forever is my favorite place to be.
What's happened?
Someone learned to switch on the dinghy and go forward. He start, Mama, sit in here, go,
That's trouble.
go.
That's trouble.
Yeah, it's very big trouble now.
What do you have to say for yourself, mister?
I'm a very good
What do you have to say
captain.
for yourself?
Really, I'm very good captain.
Yeah, not when you slam the dinghy into the boat at full speed. That's not good.
No. Shock.
Sophisticated lady can do without that.
Yeah, it's like a shock. Don't
Wow,
tell
is
me
that
no.
exciting?
Sure, let's say that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mama sitting,
dude.
Mama sitting.
Bad dude.
Estamos construyendo la para hacer un muepero para el sol en la púa.
Okay, what we need to do now, Maddie, is from that corner to there, roll a piece of tape.
Okay.
Lo pongo eso allá.
En la esquina.
En la esquinita.
So to start this project, the first thing I had to do was take 2 rolls of sunbrella fabric and stitch them together to make one big tarp. That gives me a big square panel of fabric, but now we need to cut the fabric so that the angles of the fabric will match the angle of the bow, because this panel is going to be mounted just in front of our lower forward shrouds.
Okay. Cake, yeah, it's good? See, yes?
I measured the angle on the bow and basically divided the angle in half and cutting each half of that off of the big panel. Next, I'll take those 2 triangles that we're cutting off, reverse them and stitch them back on, and then we'll have a perfectly shaped trapezoid that will be almost the same shape exactly as the bow of the boat. Then we can stitch on some overhangs for extra shade, reinforce everything, and then add our secret weapon, 4 of the BougeRV 200-watt CIGS flexible solar panels. And that's going to let us utilize this sunshade on the bow for not only giving us shade from the sun, but also collecting a ton of extra power from the sun when we're at anchor. In addition, once I get the whole thing set up and balanced, I plan to put a drainage hole right in the middle of the lowest point on the sunshade when it's hanging in its natural position. And that, my friends, will give us 150 square feet of rain catch area right on the bow with a tube going directly into the water tanks. Cool.
Hey, The next year they made 100 years.
Revolución.
La revolución. 100 años. 100 years the next
De la ropa.
year, 2025. For the revolution of Kuna, for the independence. Yeah, they have a very nice history of Kuna. I think so will be nice to discover more about in this day of sun celebration. Yesterday all the people have a red shirt, like the color of the revolution. And have some celebration just done last day. In the meantime, Eric just cut everything with no help, and now we need only to sew everything.
With the cutting complete, we decided to do a little walk around the island and give Richie some time to play with some of the local kids. Because at this island, there's a lot. The island is called Nargana, and it's the one island that all Laguna Yala citizens that want to live a more civilized life than just living in a shack on the beach are allowed to come here, and they have a generator for power, a cell phone tower for communications, refrigeration, air conditioning, all the normal things that you won't find on any of the other islands. And a lot of Kuna Indians all living side by side in a very small island. But hey, kind of reminds me of how a lot of us used to live not so long ago.
Sandu is a pork.
Buenos días.
Buenas.
Sí, aquí está. Bueno.
Buena señora.
Sí, sí, vamos.
Anda, son muy buenos, Mira, Richie, ¿a cosa estás buscando, Ricardo? This is the restaurant.
Tribunal, también ahora están haciendo una escuela nueva, privada.
Ah, okay.
Allá en la punta.
They make a new
quieren
school
conocer,
now.
Si quieren conocer, yo te lo puedo llevar a pasear.
They make a new school.
Dale. Sí. Familia.
Okay.
Primas.
Reminds me of the old West.
Yeah. Oh, buenos días.
Buenos días.
Yeah, it seems like a bit. Sí. Ya everyone know Richie. Hey, Richie boy. Ya you know everything here, Look.
Aquí le están haciendo el tribunal.
Okay.
Lo están remolando.
Now they rebuild and tribunal is like the city hall and the building, and they go to make the election.
New government building.
Yeah, seem like.
Como quiera, hoy es sábado, hoy es fin de semana, el pueblo siempre da libertad.
Porque durante la semana, ¿cómo es?
De lunes no se puede
Tomar.
No puede tomar cerveza, nada. Hoy sí está libre.
Okay. The town have a new rule. And Irina explained today is Saturday. You can drink, you can make a party, you can eat and everything. From Monday to Saturday, for Saturday morning, anyone is allowed to drink alcohol.
What's today?
Saturday. Everyone is free. Yeah.
Hoy el billar está abierto. Voy a enseñar el billar.
Okay. And this is like a bar. Esto es como un barrecito. O una casa privada.
Hermana, mamá.
She's the sister of Rina, and she's the mother. Is it your birthday, or is the birthday of the grandma?
Madre.
Su madre.
Mamá.
Su cumpleaños.
No,
de la abuela, de grandma.
La que está ahí. Está muerta, ¿no?
La foto.
La foto.
Ah, okay. It's the commemoration today.
Ella es mi abuela.
That is happy. Okay.
Ella es abuela mía de parte de mamá, de papá.
Okay, this is
Su
the
cumpleaños.
grandma today.
Su cumpleaños hoy.
It's the birthday. It's the commemoration today of she's birthday.
Está muerta, pues. No.
Good. No, it's not here. It's dead.
Okay.
Hola, bebé.
Memory.
Yeah. Mira Mira que está pescando. Wow. You see? Well, it's possible. It's possible. He bring a fish soon. Captain, I understand there's someone coming.
I think that's my call. Back on duty.
Oh, look there! It's JP, finally!
You have a line in the water. What? You have a line in the water off your port bow. Now the test of the new anchor windlass. Does it work? Will it work? Fingers crossed. Yes, our good buddy JP's been missing in action for a while because he's been stuck in the marina dealing with some boat issues. First thing he lost was the windlass, so of course he couldn't bring his anchor up unless he brought it up by hand, and that's no fun. Then on our last passage he lost his autopilot and his VHF and AIS. Everything went down at the same time. But he just got it all fixed and replaced as necessary, and back in action. And using his new remote that we installed last week also. It's good, looks like everything's working.
It's morning. And after 3 days they wake up, they Richie wake up and ask me, cake, mama make a apple cake. And we have someone very interesting also. But the most important is a long project this.
Hopefully getting close to the end of this.
It's a very long project.
It's massive. 150 square feet of fabric. Most of it's all put together now. Just trimming all the edges. Putting on the screens for the side rails. Yeah, the bigger this piece gets, the heavier it gets, the more difficult it is to work with. Now I've got this rigid piece on here that I got to feed through the machine. This is definitely going to be a two-person job. Got about 3 days in so far making this. Trimming, cutting, measuring, stitching.
Yeah, but it's something that we need to do for long, and you have an idea.
This is going to be our secret weapon for cruising. Got big plans for this tarp.
How does it look?
Good so far. Yeah, good fit. It's roughed in. Everything lines up. These lines will come down and tie off on the railings. That'll secure the whole top so it can't lift on one side and blow over in the wind or the gusts or anything like that. Need to make a better mount for here, but I knew that's temporary. And a good adjustment for the bow tension. Need to pull it all tight when I get the actual finished product up here. And so far looks good. Just got to readjust those front sides a little bit, like 1/2 inch, and then it's done. Yeah, it's just these front edges, so we got our adjustment pole here. It's a little bit loose here, so I'm just going to snug those up by 1/2 inch on each side just to keep that fabric tight. Keeps it pulled tight on all sides. That's the only adjustment needed so far. Other than more tension here. We need more tension, but for that I need a better mount, so this is just something to have a look at it. Once we add the weight of the panels in the front. Yes, thank you, buddy. Once we add the weight of the panels, it's going to want to sag a bit more, so it needs more tension up here. That's good. That gives us sunshade. Protection from the sun. Critical. Next step, take the shade back down, bring it to shore where we can stretch it out and lay out the 4 new BougeRV solar panels. Once we get them arranged where we want them, we just flip them over and glue them down with the adhesive already attached. Okay, stage 2. We're ready to stick down. But
Paneles solares.
We need more people to hold the fabric in place, so it's a family affair.
Saludos, saludos.
And we've got Reno's full family here. Everybody's here. Brother, sister, mother, father. They're all going to help hold down the fabric. And Richie. Whoa. Oh, watch out, mommy's coming.
A la vuelta vemos, ¿eh?
Okay.
Ok, contacto. Fíjense.
Ciao.
gracias, Reno.
Estamos en contacto, dime algo,
Dale,
¿vale?
estamos con... Ok.
Gracias to papá as well, eh?
Igual, gracias a usted.
A la mamá, te
Hasta la
manda
próxima.
un beso a
Dale.
todos.
Ready, Richie? Now we go home. We go to the next
Fernando, you have our
anchorage.
sausages in
Yay!
here, and we can
Where do you want to
split
go?
out there in Green Island.
Someplace new, huh?
Playa, sí, we go to
Playa.
the beach.
Wanna
Yeah,
go to the
playa.
beach. Oh, Green Island has a nice beach.
The be finally with us. They're with us another time. Since the San Andres trip to Panama. And now he's with us in San Blas for these 3 days before they cross the borderline to Colombia. Nice to see you, Vicky.
And this is my new solar sunshade I've been working on the last few days. Finally all put together and just up for its first test. See, we got the solar panels wired up and run down there into the cockpit. And this one, we've got some sunshades on the side also. So some screening. And that serves a couple purposes. Keep the sun out when it's at low elevation like now. And also to stop the whole thing from rising so that it can't flip in the wind. If the wind gets a hold of it, it just stays right there. So that works perfect. And everything tied down to the rails, as you can see. And then we go around the front and up top, and you can see there's the 4 solar panels right there. And those are the brand new BougeRV CIGS panels, thin film flexible. So we got 4 of them on there, all hooked up in series parallel for a total of 800 watts. So today's the first test and the sun is just coming up. As you can see, there's not really much sun on them yet, but they're still right now putting out about 50 watts, so not bad. Looking forward to today's test. And you can see the wire just running right down here, across deck, and around here into this coil, and straight into our BougeRV Fort 1500. And it is exactly 8 o'clock, and you can see it is 197 watts, almost 200 watts, and that's 8 o'clock in the morning. That's impressive.
Everywhere I go, I see. Don't care what you think of me. The world's changing. I'm not changing.
So take a nice trip, okay? And send a message.
bye-bye, Richie.
Bye, Richie.
Bye-bye, Laura.
Bye, Laura.
Oh, what a nasty day to have to leave.
Very nasty.
Horrible. Right in the middle of the storm. Oh, that doesn't look like fun at all. Yeah, that doesn't look like fun.
It's raining a lot.
Wow, what a bad time to leave. Sorry about the weather.
Be careful with the solar panels.
Yeah, she got to move forward a bit, I think.
Va un poquito más. Go forward. Con the solar panels. There it is, slow. Buena.
Richie liked the rain. Wow, lots of rain, huh?
Ciao, Laura. Have a nice trip. Enjoy.
Ciao, Laura. See you around. Gracias, señor.
Muchas gracias.
And off to go. All right, Mommy. Just me, you, and the monster. Uh-huh. Back to the three of us. Hey, buddy. Richie's loving the water. Look at that.
Mira, Reni, yes. You see my nice.
Ciao.